Guys, I'm back. I have a very special DVD update. It's not really an update. It's one pack. It's one collection. It is a Father's Day present, and I am excited. I've been wanting this thing for hell, I don't know, probably since it came out in September. I've wanted it since then. I bought other things instead of it along the way, and my wife bought it for me for Father's Day along with my son, and I couldn't be more excited. And let me show you guys what it is, and that is the Friday the 13th collection. I am totally excited to own this thing. It's really cool, and you know, I've always been a pretty big fan of Jason, even though I didn't realize until I bought this collection that there's like, I don't know, what is it, 12 films, I think. I've not seen probably 6 of them. I've seen the remake, I've seen like the original 3, and then I've seen a few here and there, but I haven't seen... I mean, I might have picked up bits and pieces over the years, you know, of some of the other movies, but some of them I didn't even know existed. Like Jason Takes Manhattan, I didn't know it existed until this collection came out, and I started researching it. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys exactly what's in this collection. I'm sure you guys would be interested in seeing that. And while I'm here, I have a digital copy code right here. And the first person to PM me, they can have this digital copy code. First person to PM me can have the digital copy code. The deadline is September 13th, 2015. So this digital copy code definitely still is good. So the first of you that PMs me can have the code, and you know, I don't use it, so I figured I'll give it to you guys. I'm sure some of you guys out there wouldn't mind having it. I'll never use the digital copy code. I don't like carrying movies around with me in my pocket on my phone. Besides, whose phone's got enough data to store all of them? And hell, maybe they're smaller than I think. But my phone's 16 gigs, and I ain't gonna purchase a 32 gig memory or a 32 gig, you know, micro SD card just to have movies. That's not me. But any of you guys out there who are interested in the digital copy code, be the first to PM me. It's yours. Just a heads up, if you are out of the U.S., it ain't gonna work. So U.S. residents only, unless you want to be sorely disappointed. So without further ado, let me show you what this thing has inside of it. And you open it up, and it's got this cool little artwork, like picture right here. Let's go back to the beginning here. That is the cover, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. Spine's got nothing on it. That's a shame that this is untapped potential. But the back, however, does. It's got a picture of Camp Crystal Lake. The bottom's just got some movie information, like legal information, stuff like that. Data copyright. That's it. Nothing on the top either. But the good stuff's inside. So, like I said, it looks like this. And then this actually comes out. And the inside also has a picture of Camp Crystal Lake. I know the lighting is terrible, and for that I am very truthfully sorry. There ain't much I can do better than that. Sorry. But, well, I got you folks here. Let's go through the... It's got like this band around all this, which is the movie housing, the book, the digibook, the digi-type packaging, where it has a band, and the band says, "I told the others, they didn't believe me, you're all doomed." I told the others you didn't believe me, you're all doomed, which is pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. I'm not huge on horror. I was growing up. I kind of took a step back, but as I'm getting older again, I'm starting to appreciate horror more. I think that's probably going to be what I look for more as I go forward in my collecting. But I'll probably buy most of it on DVD, because while this does look good, this particular collection was taken care of and they took time to make it look good on Blu-ray. They're not all worth paying for on Blu-ray. Some of them are, but not very many of them. Alright, so once you take that off, you get this book. It is I don't know how many pages, but it's a Camp Crystal Lake book, which we'll flip through here in a minute. You get a patch, iron-on patch, and that is Camp Crystal Lake Counselor patch. You get 3D glasses, and you get this book, The Houses and Movies, and it basically looks like that. And you open it up, and you got one of these, big 13. There's the artwork, the disc's inside. The disc looks like this. It's the original movie. And then you flip, and this is part 2. Part 3, and the reason to keep looking at these, I can count if you're wondering. The reason I keep looking at these is some of them are actually combo discs. The final cut, the final chapter. See, I can't read part 4. For all of you who want to see the artwork, because I know some of you really would like to see this. See, there's part 5 and part 6. Which is really cool, you know. I really think this was beautifully done. Now, a lot of you out there complain that these discs, they do scratch over time, and well, yeah, it's just like water to rocks. Eventually, it's going to wear it down. But I ain't going to be alive in 1,000 years, and in 1,000 years, this thing's not going to be around. So, a couple thousand years, whatever you want to say. But I'm not going to be around 1,000 years. So when these do start to wear down, I'm sure this collection will done made its way to the dump. My great-grandkids aren't going to hang on to this thing, right? So quit being... I don't particularly get upset with these things. Freddy vs. Jason, which I was surprised to see this in this collection. I mean, I knew when I received it that it would have this in it, just because I did do research. You know, I did research. I knew that would be in there, but I just didn't expect Freddy vs. Jason to be in there. Just like it's, you know, the Freddy vs. Jason is not in the Freddy collection, but it is in the Jason collection. I don't know. I kind of find that a little odd. But hey, it's kind of nice to have. And then I was also surprised to see that the remake was in this collection. And that's Freddy the 13th. This movie is actually near and dear to my heart, in a way. This was the remake, the 2009 remake, was the very first movie that me and my wife ever seen in theaters. Yeah, imagine that. And then for Father's Day, 3 years after my son's born, she buys me the collection. Isn't she a sweetheart? Yeah, it really wasn't meant to mean anything. It just kind of happened. But then you got the last page, which is Friday the 13th, the Killer bonus disc DVD, and it just looks like this. Actually, you know, I don't know what's on this. I have no idea. It's just your standard blah. It doesn't match the rest. Like the rest have like a theme, but that just doesn't really go with the rest of it. On the back page is just some blood splatter and some copyright information and Paramount, Warner Brothers. Now they both got to get their name on this because more than one studio owns this. Now back to this little book. I ain't going to flip through each and every page for you guys, and for that I am sorry. But you know, it's pretty cool, and it's just got some tidbits in there. I have yet to look at it, but with that said, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. I'll see you next time, and don't forget the digital copy code. PM me first, and it's yours. I don't work tomorrow. I'm off all day. I'll be sitting at home, so you'll get it. You'll receive it as soon as I see your PM. I ask for nothing in return. Maybe in the PM, just give me a little smiley face. It'd be pretty. Just give me a little smiley face in the PM. I want to see if any of you do it. All right. Anyway, see you guys later. I appreciate you guys for watching, and please subscribe. Later, guys.